Welcome to Intermediate Accounting, the income statement. So today we're going to talk about calculating earnings per share for the income statement. So we have a multiple choice question that says in 2020, Seattle Tea Company reported the following information. We had net income of $672,000, preferred stock dividends of $88,000, common stock dividends of $96,000, and the weighted average common shares outstanding is 400,000. Compute Seattle Tea's 2020 earnings per share. Well, just so you know, the earnings per share calculation is always shown on the front of the income statement. So here's a sample income statement, okay? And so we've got all of our income and such. But we look down here at this per share, and this is where we have the earnings per share. So when you have more than one item, so let's say for example you have discontinued operations, what you have to do is you have to calculate out your earnings per share, but you also have to break it out against the different components. And so this net income is actually the earnings per share calculation, but since we have discontinued operations on our income statement, I've got to break that out here. And then so we have the income from discontinued operations, income from operations, loss on disposal. We have to calculate it out on all the different components, and then also on the net income. And this is actually the same as earnings per share. All right, so we have to calculate it out. So here's our formula. Is our net income minus our preferred dividends. Okay, and that is divided by our weighted average common shares outstanding. Okay, so when we calculate out the earnings per share, it is focused on the common shareholders. So what it's looking at is what earnings are available for the common shareholders. That's why we deduct our preferred dividends, and then we divide it by the weighted average number of common shares outstanding. So let's go through the information they gave us. So they gave us net income. Okay, so we need that for our calculation. So I'm going to put 672. Okay, so we need that. They also gave us our preferred dividends, which is 88,000. Okay, we don't need our common stock to dividends, so I'm just going to X that out, right? Because that is not in the calculation. We're just looking at the earnings available to the common stockholders. So now I'm going to divide that by my weighted average common shares outstanding, which is 400,000, and that is going to equal $1.46, and that is answer number C. All right, I hope that made sense.